and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on Chicago. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Roger Clemens. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ken Griffey Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Bautista.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's Ketel Marte. And there's a hit, and that extends the inning. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Ted Williams in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. So here's the lefty, Clayton Kershaw.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And here comes Bellinger. And that chance handled. Here's Wynn for 1. Over to first, safe. Next to hit, Ted Simmons. Just missed. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Man at first, one away. Junior settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. Leo. Now on the bump, Randy Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, center field. Griffey on his horse. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First offering in the dirt.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Kurtz steps on first for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons.
The catcher, Ted Simmons.
Up the middle. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nick Kurtz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Ryne Sandberg. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. That's to third. And a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Griffey in pursuit. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 away. Now here is Nick Kurtz. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Just missed.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. And it's a 3-up. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wynn in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Foul ball there. That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Right side. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. That one ripped. Beltran pulls it down, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that keeps the inning going.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Sandberg right there to make. Back now in Toronto, and now it's going to be Michael Garcia. Johnson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a pop-up. Simmons under it. And there's 1 down. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Swing and a miss. 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt. Back here at Rogers Center. On to the fourth. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Tap foul at the plate.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Struck him out swinging. Over to first. They get the out on Marte.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Williams in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that's downstairs. Ball two.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop! But safe at first despite a terrific stab there. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. And there's a ball.
That's inside. Ball, that's out. Ball 3.
In the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. It's a bomb. And we're all square. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And he takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here is Nick Kurtz. That one lifted to left. Chourio makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. That one at triple digits.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's down and away. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Bautista hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
DeVries takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Masyn Winn. To first, and a quick out, number 1.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Gordon at the plate now. That's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. There goes Jr. Pitch in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around. Right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Chourio can't hold up, and that's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make
runner on the go. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sandberg on at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Swung on, belted. Williams hustling after it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. Save. Now the third baseman, Maikel Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even.
A swing and a miss. Back here at Rogers Center, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one missing inside. Cabrera, in his third season, he features a changeup, a sinker, a slurve, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And it's 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 2.
And that one is in the dirt. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It's a leadoff walk,
Take your man.
and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Ted Williams digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a ball evens the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
DeVries makes the grab, 1 away. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball,
and ball
inside.
1. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. And that's ripped for a base hit. He's in there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Struck him out looking. Now a chance for Nick Kurtz. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Ball inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sandberg tosses to first. Out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. First pitch misses.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Ground ball left side. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one missed.
No strike.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good
intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. So now here's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Leo DeVries. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn. Fought off foul. Kurtz hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Out to short, DeVries. And that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Almost got him.
Inside.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in the dirt.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Jose Bautista will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. In the air, left field, down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Ripped into center, base hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Clips the corner, and 1-1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Bautista, the lead runner, out at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-2 the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Marte. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Chourio in the box now. Takes strike 1. Junior on the move, racing back. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Junior. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. 0 for 3 in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Foul ball. That one a little bit high. 1-2 to count. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. So they turn things over to the righty, Hurston Waldrop.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Swing and a foul out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third.
No.
Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third. So digging in, Leo DeVries. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
That's too low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. O'Day back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So up next, Alex Gordon. Check swing went around, and that is strike 1. Gossage, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 outs. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now Jackson Chourio. And that skips in the dirt. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Chapman now 1-run game. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Just a total nightmare for lefty. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 3-3.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Carlos Beltran. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the ditch. And there's a ball. There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Williams ranging back. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they walk it off for the win. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's New York taking on Tampa Bay. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swings through that one for strike one. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. So digging in, Jose Bautista. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. That one's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So two away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Carlos Beltran leading things off and takes a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
David Wright now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 out, base is empty. Next one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off left side. And that will end the inning. Top of the second, and now the DH, Babe Ruth. And there's the strike.
0-1.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. At the belt and fires. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add on. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Neto tosses across to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate, Mason Wynn. Now fly ball to right center. Williams sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That's inside. 1-0. And that's in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
No outs. Runners at first and third. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. So up next, Zach Gelof. In the air, right side. Bautista on his way in. And makes the grab. 2 down. So now the DH spot. Willie McCovey. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. Johnson, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
David Wright, the next to hit.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. High left throw, safe. Beltran at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home, he'll score easily. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now at the plate, Ted Simmons. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Fouled off down the right side. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count, 3-2. And ball 4 to a board.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Manny Ramirez digs in now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 run across, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Wastes no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man on second, 2 down. That one missed.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This one in the air, right field. Bautista makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Burns back to work. Williams hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball one. Burns, in his 7th season, he throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Check swing, no appeal. In the air, left field, down the line, brings it in. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Bautista will hit next. And delivers outside. They say you win.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that